get to create whatever you want just through the use of media, making websites, making games, and just sharing what you know to everyone around you, and it's just a really great feeling.
By saying explorers, you're exploring ideas and showing what you've discovered. As young people, it's a great experience for others to see what you can do and your skills.
Young ICT Explorers has taught me a lot about ICT in the past 3 years. It's showed me how varied IT projects can be, like robotics, software, games, websites. It's amazing how much you can do.
Young ICT Explorers has grown from 2 to 5 locations. So we started with Brisbane and with Sydney. We moved to Melbourne as the 3rd event, then to Townsville, and finally to Canberra. So we're reaching more children across more states and territories this year than ever before.
These guys are going to be the change makers of the future. I was here today as a judge. The sort of projects they were coming up with, it was just, some of them were absolutely amazing, absolutely mind-blowing.
So for today I'm looking to see things that are different, innovative, unique. I'm looking for the excitement and the energy that people put into their displays. And I'm sure from what I've seen so far that I won't be disappointed.
The judges just seemed generally interested and fascinated by what I've done, which was really exciting.
We made a prosthetic arm controlled by your mind. People come to our exhibit, we get them to put on their headset and they concentrate hard. And the harder they concentrate, it closes. And for them to relax, they just deep breath, it opens.
Our project is Pinball. Pinball is a basic arcade pinball machine game which is developed by Lego, NXTs, Arduinos and 3D printing obstacles.
I created the game Child Selfless. It's a Japanese-style game about homelessness. It's basically like a visual novel, but you can read and interact in the game and you can change anything to your perspective.
I look at Young ICT Explorers as a chance for us to all come together in a bipartisan kind of way, put your logos and your brands aside, let's join forces and get more kids involved. And it's really just about getting kids interested in ICT, showing them that yes, at the end of the day there are jobs out there for them, there's a high demand for their skills, and the only way we're going to do that is if we all come together and in a joint effort.
There's incredible opportunities that we have in emerging technologies, which is a really innovative, creative place. And I'm really excited to be here today to see some of the young, innovative people who could be the workforce of the future.
My project's called Don't Judge an Apple by its Colour, and the purpose of it is to raise awareness about judgment and that colour doesn't define who you are. I wanted to do this movie because recently in social media and Twitter and Facebook, judgment has become stereotyped and saying that, oh, you should be a certain way. The driving question for our movie was how can short videos help solve teenage problems?
Our project is the FF Atlas, which means Farmer's Friend Atlas. So we ended up making a boat, which is going to go out to farms and dams and lakes and test the water quality and depth.
Walking through the hallway and talking to the students gives me goosebumps every time because I see pure passion. Some of the projects that we have seen, they are already product ready. We can clearly see that the students have thought through the commercial potential of their projects.
Code Clinic is an online coding tutorial website that teaches people how to code in 2 languages, HTML and our main language, Python.
What we were trying to do is we were trying to get a base level of knowledge of programming into the users.
So we've made the user interface really simple to follow. The course is really nicely watered down into sections. And that's, I think, what makes Code Clinic really different to other coding tutorial sites.
We have a bin and it has a little green box in it. That box contains an ultrasonic sensor which measures how full the bin is. Then it broadcasts that to our website. So basically you can look at the website and see how full the bin is and see how much you're recycling, and through that we think we can encourage recycling.
The most memorable thing today is how all these students are just supporting each other. They are walking around, looking at each other's projects, getting influenced, and they talk about what they're going to come back with for next year.
I was completely inspired. I teach master's subjects. Honestly, I would be very happy if some of my students handed in projects that I've seen today. This was just an absolutely incredible event.
This is my 4th year of doing Young ICT Explorers, and definitely not my last.
Young ICT Explorers has been absolutely amazing. I mean, the vibe is incredible. You feel like you're part of a big group, a big movement that's moving towards the future.
Anything is possible. It doesn't matter how old you are or what resources you have. Anyone can change the world and make a difference to the way we live.